righteous God in heaven. And when he looks at every single one of us, what he sees from us is brokenness, despair, hopelessness. He sees that we are lost, that we are bound, that we are in over our heads. Every single one of us, man. And as much as I would love to tell you, no, man, God is just love. He's just love. He's just going to accept you into heaven just because he made you and he loves you. The truth is, yeah, man, God is loving, but God also loves justice. God is also just. He's also true. Every single one of us is going to get what we deserve. That's a scary thing, man. Let that be a sobering thought to you. There's no do-overs when you're in hell. You don't get another chance, man. No matter how hard you pray and no matter how loud you scream, when you're in hell, God has turned his heart away from you. You don't get the loving God that everybody's preached for so long. You get the God of wrath. You get the God of vengeance. You get the God of eternal judgment and punishment. And that's the truth. And I love you enough to tell you, no matter how awkward it is. Listen, for just a minute, I want you to take a look at your life. I don't have to list off a bunch of sins and ask you if you're guilty of them, because if you're really honest with yourself, no matter how good you might look to the people around you, you know on the inside you're still broken. There's still something about you that is essentially self-destructive, and that is what deserves hell. Your imperfection, your brokenness that you've chosen to spit in the face of the God that made you and say that you know better than he does what your life should look like. But that's not the end of the story. That's not the end of your story. Because like I said a minute ago, God loved you so much that he brought you to this place so that you could have one more opportunity to meet him. Hallelujah. God has promised mercy to those that would submit to him. God has promised to you that you will seek him and find him if you seek him with your whole heart. If you're looking for the God of love, you got to believe it's going to cost your whole life. But it's so worth the journey. It's so worth the sacrifice. It's so worth every bit of pain and suffering and trouble and trial that you have to go through to get him. Because one look at his face will change you forever, man. One look at his face will get you so hooked and addicted, there's no going back. You need to understand in this moment, you have an opportunity that God never was obligated to give you. That God didn't have to give you an opportunity to be saved from hell. But he did. That he saw something in you with the potential to be so great and so beautiful and so incredible that he sent his son Jesus to take the punishment that you deserved, to take the rejection and the abandonment that you deserve, to take the wrath and the judgment that you deserve, so that if you would follow Jesus into death, you could also follow him into resurrection, into glory, into peace, into hope, into love and acceptance from the Father. Man, we can blow your minds with crazy revelations. I can stand up here and tell you stories for weeks about encounters and experiences, miracles, signs and wonders that we've seen. But none of that will carry the weight that the gospel carries. Because the gospel of Jesus Christ is the power of God for the salvation of all who believe it. So I stand up here and I say, the good news is, Jesus took the hell you deserve so that you could take the spot as a son to the Father that he had. So that you could take the love of the Father that Jesus had. Hallelujah. That's the gospel. That's the good news. And that's what this band is founded on. You don't have to leave here still broken. You don't have to leave here still hellbound. The God of the universe is in this room. And if you choose to ignore it, may God have enough mercy on you to give you another opportunity. But I can't promise you that he will. I had a kid say to me, no man, I don't want to give my life to Jesus. I'm my own God. Listen, I'm not trying to scare you guys into anything, but the reality of this is a kid from Waco, Texas named Austin that flipped his car and died on the way home that night. God, as much as I would love to make up some theological argument to make myself feel better about it, the fact of the matter is that kid's in hell right now and he doesn't get another opportunity. So let me tell you, you have an opportunity right now. You have a chance right now to give your everything to Jesus. To give up every relationship, every thought, every word you speak, every song you listen to, every movie you watch, every breath you take, to give it all to Him. He won't accept anything less than everything, because that's the price He paid for you. We still got a long way left to go. I want to see you make up your mind tonight. Listen, I don't care about a bunch of people coming forward and crying and raising their hands and pretending like something is happening. I want to see you make up your mind and leave this place fully given to the pursuit of Jesus. That's what you were made for. Don't ever settle for anything less. So I'm going to sing about the love of my God.